Welcome to Pro Gun Live. Haven't done this in a while, so I thought I would do it today. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. As the year is winding down, I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Everyone can ask questions. We're really trying to grow the channel, and thanks to your support, the channel has grown very successfully. And our videos are monetized, which allows us to purchase the firearms and accessories we review for you guys. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know and I'll try to accommodate them. Also, this is a good place for questions and answers. I've had a lot of questions that were sent to me in private email, and I'll answer them personally here. Don't know if anyone's going to be joining, so we'll wait around and see how it goes. I probably should announce when we're going live in the future so people can make plans to attend if they like. We cover a wide variety of topics. I had a question from Walter, and Walter wanted to know about what I thought about a 9mm revolver. Well, 9mm is a great round, and it would be great to have in a revolver. Problem with that is when you're using a 9mm in a revolver, it requires moon clips, and it's really just a pain in the ass. Our channel has grown a lot in the past year, but we still have a lot to do. So I would appreciate if anyone can share our videos, share our channel with their Second Amendment friendly friends. Um, when we grow, it gives us more revenue, so it allows us to purchase more stuff. If you like what we do here and you like our videos, um, please consider becoming a subscriber. Um, Subscription really helps. If you like our videos, you can also give us donations, which would be greatly appreciated. A lot of the donations have been used to purchase firearms and accessories. And Landon Will, thank you for joining. And I want to give a shout out to Gary. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing, Gary. I really appreciate that. Um, this is the only way the channel can grow, and I appreciate everything all our subscribers have done. They helped us grow our channel tremendously in 2024. and I'm hoping to double our subscriber rate in 2025. I'd also like to know what you guys would like to see more of. It's very difficult to accommodate everyone when I release a video. It's something I think you guys would like, but some people have other interests, and I'd like to be able to accommodate everyone and post videos that everyone can enjoy. Thanks for the compliment there, Gary. Um, for the most part, I do get nice compliments, but I get a lot of flaming too, and can't keep everybody happy. So I appreciate that. I just recently released a video on the new Colt Python Combat Elite I purchased. Um, Getting past that $1,500 price tag was tough, but it was worth every penny of it. I tell you, I love revolvers, and all the revolvers, I don't think I've seen a revolver as smooth as that Python Elite in my entire lifetime. Um, it's worth every penny of it to me. I'd also be curious to know what you guys carry. I carry every day. I own a lot of firearms, so depending on what I'm doing that day, I may use a different firearm. I rotate them out a lot. But my favorite is the Springfield Echelon, and when I'm at work, I carry the Springfield Hellcat Pro. Yeah, I'm glad I look like your great grandfather. I take that as a compliment. Taurus TX22. Don't have one of those. The only Taurus I currently own now is the G3X. I reviewed quite a few items yesterday. Um, I'll be releasing them shortly. It's a good pistol. You have a 22 long rifle in your closet. 22 is actually a good pistol. I have quite a few of them myself. One of my favorite 22 long rifles is the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522. It's the little brother of the AR-15, and it looks and feels just like the AR. It's a great gun. I'm in the process right now of building a AR-15 300 Blackout, and it's going to be a pistol. I have quite a few AR builds, but I always wanted a 300 Blackout. I got a great deal on the upper receiver from Bear Creek Arsenal, and I just got all the parts put together. Um, I'll be assembling that soon. What kind of cars do I have? Um, I only drive a car because I have to. I drive a Kia. Um, I'm a biker, and if it was up to me, I'd ride the motorcycle every day. I love my trike. I have a Harley Davidson Tri-Glide, and I got the new courtesy plates on it called biggun, which is really cool. I could never do that in New Jersey. Um, I live in Tennessee now because the state of New Jersey became communist and they took away all our gun rights. So I now live in the free state of Tennessee. So I'm interested, Gray, what is it that you carry? It's another thing I like about Tennessee. July of last year, we no longer require a permit to carry. Anyone that is of legal age that is not a felon can carry in Tennessee without a license, so that's always a good thing. Glock 19, that's one of my favorites too. Um, I got rid of my Glock 19 when I bought the 19X. Um, I like the Glock 19X. It gives me the best of both worlds. I get the full size frame of the Glock 17 with the compact slide of the 19. I thought I'd do the live stream today because I have time to kill, but I guess the timing is bad. A lot of people are in church. And I don't understand your comment about my car's checkup. I also just received another tactical belly band holster from Mission First Tactical. I'm testing it out now. I'll be reviewing that shortly. And I have about 5 or 6 other reviews, including the Vortex Crossfire 2 MOA Red Dot. I'll be releasing them later on in the week. One of the favorite guns I just recently purchased was the Smith & Wesson M&P folding pistol carbine. I got it in 9mm. It's also available in 40 caliber, and that thing is a lot of fun. It comes with a flush mount 17 magazine, and it also comes with two 23 round magazines. And sorry you have to go there, Greg. Great, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Love you too, brother. Maybe one thing you guys could suggest is what guns you'd like to see in the future. The problem when you have a lot of guns, every time I go in the gun shop, it's harder and harder to make a decision. Um, Nothing really stands out anymore. So if you have any suggestions, it's something I haven't looked at yet, I'd appreciate that. And it's raining here today, so that's going to hinder my shooting at the range. If it slows down a little bit, I could at least walk outside the patio and shoot in the backyard. I did get quite a few comments about the Colt Python Elite. Um, I love that gun. I also have the Smith & Wesson 686, 900 versus 1500. It all comes down to the money, I guess, but I still think that the quality and the workmanship on the Python is much better than the Smith 686. However, I do like that the Smith 686 does give me that 7-round capacity. I was also thinking of trying out the Palmetto State Dagger. I don't know if any of you guys have used them before, um, but it may be something worth it. And I agree, we all should be fighting for national constitutional open carry. Open carry is true constitutional carry. That is correct. Now that President Trump is going to be taking office, I'm hoping that that does happen. Um, you know, I was at the NRA convention in Dallas, and he said he was going to make it national, but it's not up to him. He's got to get the House and the Senate. Um, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but I do agree with the fact that you can drive your car from one state to the next, and driving is a privilege, but yet the right to keep and bear arms is a right, and we can't go from one state to the next carrying a firearm. So I'm hoping they do that. And if there's any topics you guys want to discuss, just blurt them out here and we'll go through them. And thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing. I try to do the best I can. You can't keep everybody happy. Um, it amazes me that you have people that complain and flame you, but yet they keep coming back and watching videos. So, uh, you know, I'm still new at doing the live streams. I'd like to start doing them more often. Um, I should probably in the community section post when I'm going to be doing it, because just going live, you have no idea who's going to join the chat, and sometimes it's 2, 3 people. Hopefully, in the future, it'll expand and it'll grow. We can have more conversation. Welcome to Randall P. and God bless you too, my friend. I hope you're having a great Sunday. And if there's anything we can do to enhance the channel or make it better, I'd appreciate your feedback. We're constantly trying to improve. One gun I've been looking at is Ruger just came out with the RMX, supposedly a Glock clone. Um, Retail price is $500. And I agree with you, Randall. Every day above ground is a good day. Problem I have with that Ruger is the list price is $499, and for $499 to call yourself a Glock clone, for another $50 you could just buy a Glock. It's on sale for $399. That is a good price. Um, Not that there's anything wrong with the Ruger, but you know, a Glock clone, uh, that Ruger hasn't been out long enough and it hasn't been tested like the Glock. And people could say whatever they want about Glocks, they just always work. And cheap isn't always the answer. When I buy a firearm, very rarely is price the issue. You know, when you buy cheap, you get cheap. I do realize that everyone doesn't have the budget to buy an expensive gun, and that's why from time to time I try to review firearms that are a lot more reasonable. Yeah, I agree. It probably will be nice when they come out with more grip modules for that. Um, I have a Sig Sauer. Actually, I have a bunch of Sigs, and I like the fact that the Sigs are modular. The serial numbers on the fire control group, so you can buy different grip modules, and you don't have to go to an FFL. Yeah, my only question or concern, I guess, I have about the RXM is that you buy a cheap gun for $399, and then by the time you change the sights and the trigger, you could have just went out and bought the Glock. But uh, I'm probably going to just go out and get one anyway, just to see what it's like. And I'll probably also get a Palmetto State dagger. They're also Glock clones, and they're relatively cheap, so everyone can afford them. And maybe I'll do reviews on those as well. I went to the NRA convention in Dallas this summer, and this year it's going to be in Atlanta. I'm thinking of going to that one. They just have a lot of cool stuff there, and it's a lot of fun to go. If you've never been to one, I would highly recommend it. I don't get your question, Randall, about do you do NER building content? I don't. Could you clarify that, please? Ah, sorry about that. Yeah, AR building. Yes, I do. I built quite a few ARs, mostly pistols. I'm in the process right now of building a 300 blackout pistol, and I will be doing a video probably next weekend for anyone that's interested in building an AR-15. I will go through everything you need to build, um, where you can get them, and I'll assemble my 300 blackout, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, I will be doing a video probably next weekend on what you need to build an AR-15. I just got all the parts I need now. Um, the last component I needed was the trigger, and that just came in yesterday, so I'll be assembling that. I always wanted a 300 blackout, so I decided to put one of those together. I have enough 5.56s. I don't need any more of those. The nice thing about building your own AR-15 is that you can put all your own components in it. It's not necessarily always cheaper, but you can build your own AR-15 for under 400 bucks. But the best part about it is you learn a lot about the gun, and you configure it the way you want. You go out and you buy an AR for $500-600, and you don't like the sights, you don't like the grips, and by the time you start making all those changes, now that $700 gun is up to 8, 9, even $1,000. Um, you build your own, you can get everything you want in it. Oh, that's cool there, Randall. Building an AR from scratch is a lot of fun, and you do learn a lot about the gun. And there's so many choices out there when it comes to lower receivers and uppers. I will give you my advice if you didn't get an upper receiver yet. Bear Creek Arsenal, they make great upper receivers and they're really cheap. great quality. I just did a review on one. I'll be releasing it shortly. I bought my AR 300 Blackout from Bear Creek. I got a Black Friday sale on it, and it was under $200, and that includes the bolt carrier group. When you buy AR uppers from most places, you have to read the fine print because a lot of them don't include the bolt carrier group and charging handle. And I ordered mine from Bear Creek on a Wednesday, and it came on a Friday. Made in North Carolina with a lifetime warranty. It's really a good product. What kind of lower receiver are you using there, Randall? I normally use Anderson Manufacturing. I just bought a Palmetto State. I like the PSA uh, lower as well. When you get your AR all assembled, Randall, post some pictures or uh, send them to me in email, whatever. I'd like to see it. Yeah, I do a lot of research as well, Randall, and it's funny. Um, I just bought a lower receiver from Palmetto State, and then 2 days after I bought one, they came out with a Trump lower, and I was really pissed. Um, but that's just the way it goes. Every time I buy something, something else comes out. I have a local Rural King by me, and they normally have the Anderson lower receivers for $49. And I've used a few of them. I only had a problem with one of the Andersons I bought. The threading for the screw for the pistol grip wasn't deep enough, so I had to get a Dremel and cut the screw down to make it fit. But other than that, I've never had any problems with the Andersons. I also, for the trigger, I decided to go with the Palmetto State competition trigger. It's a drop-in trigger. Uh, Putting the triggers together is just a pain in the ass, and I like the fact that it's a 3.5 pound pull trigger, and it comes with all the hardware, and it's one piece, single stage. Just drop it in, you're good to go. Classic Firearms. I don't think I've ever checked them out and make a note of that and check out their stuff. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the drop-in triggers. The putting them together is just a real pain in the ass, and uh, the drop-in triggers are also better quality. I like the fact that the Palmetto State drop-in trigger is flat. I'm not a fan of curved triggers. And it was like $100, but it was worth every penny of it. And when I get that 300 blackout all put together, I'll probably do a video and show it off. And then you need an optic. I just did a review on the Siley uh, T10, I believe it is. Great optic for $79. When I bought my Smith & Wesson, they sent me a Vortex Crossfire, and it lists for $200. And for $200, optics came down a lot in price. I just expect more. And the Vortex doesn't even have the shake awake feature that the Siley does for $79. Uh, I like the shake awake feature. It's a pain in the ass to have to turn them on and off. Yeah, I'll probably wind up building the AR next weekend, and probably Saturday, and then I'll do a quick video review the next day and make sure I put that out there. I have a bunch of products I reviewed this week. I normally uh, do the reviews and then I release them on certain days. And one of them is the upper receiver from Bear Creek Arsenal. So I'll probably publish that during the week. If you haven't looked at their upper receivers, you may want to. And nice meeting you too, Randall. Thanks a lot for joining. Thanks for subscribing and your comments. I appreciate that. God bless you and have a great day. All right, Randall. Good to have you. You have a great day. Thanks for checking us out. I appreciate it, brother. And we have new people that joined, so thanks for joining us. If you want to leave a comment or introduce yourself, I'd appreciate that. And I want to thank all you guys who decided to join our chat. I'm still new at this, and I plan on doing some more live streams in the future, depending on how successful they are. You could also leave comments. Let me know if it was of any value. And we have a few new joiners, so if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, feel free to type them in the chat and we'll get to them. And these live streams, these are for you guys. So if there's anything you guys want to discuss or you have any questions you want to ask, please feel free. And if you like our videos and our channel, I'd appreciate it if you share them with your friends so we can grow the channel even more. One thing the chat does not show me is who actually entered the live stream. So unless someone leaves a comment, I can't see who is here, so I can't give a shout out to you. I think maybe when I do these chats in the future, I'll do them a little later in the day. A lot of people may be at church at this time. And because of the time zones, it may be too early out in the West Coast. And unless anyone's got any questions or anything they want to talk about, we'll probably wrap this up in another 5 minutes or so. If you guys do have something you want to discuss or you have questions, I'll be available as long as you need me. Other than that, if no one's got anything they want to discuss or talk about or any questions, I'll probably end this in 5 minutes. And we have some new joiners, so if you want to leave a comment so I can give a shout out to you and thank you for joining, I'd appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to type them in and we'll get to them. Any of you guys purchased any firearms lately that you really like? Leave them in the comments. I'd like to know what it is you got and what you thought of it, and maybe it's something I'll consider for myself. And the year is winding down, so this will be the last live feed of 2024. So I'd like to wish you all a safe and happy new year. All right, guys, I appreciate you joining, and we'll do this again. Thank you so much. If you're a subscriber, thanks for that as well. Please watch our videos, help support the channel. We're going to end the live stream. Till next time.